Hi guys, and today I decided to put cake next to all of my ant colonies. Now, you should have not meted them yet. Well, if you go to my other channel, Tobyfin, you should have saw the ant son. Well, I think this colony is dead now because I put cake there and never came, so I put it to the ant moon. This is a new colony, and I only discovered it. Over here. Here is its flag. And you see, thousands of workers are already coming and taking the piece of cake. And I was shocked. Now, if you want to see this one in action, let's zoom in closer to see them do it. They're taking long. Wow, they're so close. Why are they bringing a leaf along with them? Look over there. And it's in the colony. Wow, it's with a lot of help they needed to get that thing into the colony. Okay, you might be thinking, why do I have the love of ants? It's because I'm just inspired very much. I only saw one worker take from the great land of ant. And all of the other workers, like this one, like none of them are coming for this one. I only see one of them. Now if you come over to the neighbors to the cracky ants, none of them are coming. You wondering why I left this over here? It's just to make a reminder about the cracky ants. Here are the cracky ants. They're trying desperately to get this thing off of here, but they just can't find a way. Because look at that. So, yeah. Now the next thing I want to show you is not a colony. Wait, before this, I want to show you these ones trying the hardest. Well, I mean, they're just trying. Doesn't matter. This is also a colony. The warring one. It's like this. Named the fearless ants. Short war ants. Look at that flag. Now, when I was starting all the way from here, when I was taping, I missed this part over there. Let's see if any ants are going to get anything. Oh, the solar lights just came on. Here. Looks like nothing so far. Now, I'm going to show you one more that we haven't checked yet. Well, two more. The tangle colony. Because they normally tangle to defeat ants. And there was a lot of ants, but now there's just a little bit. Now left little bit pieces of crumbs, and none of them are taking it. Now, for always, we leave the best for last. Here we go. These ones. The roof meeting. Yeah, it's called the roof meeting. Well, none of them actually come, so Yeah. I'm turning this on so we can see properly. This is very dark, but now we don't really need to see it. Now I'm going to show you the ones that are doing the best. Here they are. It's the ant moon. It's very nice color I added to them. And I even added a little leaf there. If we go closer, I don't want to disturb the ants whilst they're doing it. So I'm doing this. I'm just zooming in. Wow, looks like that's a tarantula. That one. Okay. This is the furthest I can zoom in and it doesn't look like anything. So if we go to 3, that's better. Okay, we have our first... We're going too far right now. And they got that little fat chubby piece in there. Now look how little bit pieces are left. I'm not sure if any other colony can do this good. And if you recognized, these are different species of ants to my other ants. They should be ghost ants or fire ants. So I have to stay away from them as much as I can. Okay, let's watch them do their work. Wow. Whoa. You can see one of them are pulling in that piece of chocolate. It's a little piece, so don't get confused. This is actual how humans see. But if we can zoom in, it's like a large Kentucky piece. Let's see them do their work. It's like they're jumping for some reason. But some species of ants can jump. This is going to be a long video because we're going to see them finish this great piece of chocolate thing. So when I checked it at the night, it was overflowing, literally. Look at that. If you check here, then you're taking all of it in the stomach right now. But if you go check the other ants, I'm not sure they're doing so good. Yeah, like this one still has all of this there. Wow, they're not even scared because of flashing light right at them. They're like eating is more important than just trying to get that here. Whoa, there's only 2 more pieces. I just recognized. If we go here, there's one piece over there, there's another piece over there. This one is the big, fat, giant piece. There's even there's a big ant right over there. Or is it just walking backwards? Nope, it's a big ant. It's really deciding to help the colony over there. And yeah. Well, over here, to them it's way too big. Wow, That looked like that was the queen ant for a little bit. They're trying to move it. They are overflowing. But like this, it doesn't really look like that. Look over here, look over here. What's he doing? Oh my god, they got frightened. The big fat chubby one? Some are even gathering up all the way over there. Here we go. There's another ant right over there. And I don't like those ants around next to these ants. So I wiped them away. And he's running for his life. I don't want to watch it start. That's why I had to do it. Wow, they're forming a big massive ball over that piece of cake. If you actually look at it, it's tiny. If we go all the way in, you can absolutely see them wanting to do this. Even one was like, I'm running away from this, and then he went back in. It's so hard just to film this. There it is. Now 10, so you can see it a little more properly. They're like, what? Am I getting recorded on YouTube? What? Let's see what the other piece of cake is doing. Not many people are gathering around there. One of them just has a piece of cake in there. Oh, they're starting to move it. It's starting to move it a little bit. I don't know why I put that like that. There we go. I'm not sure. Okay. There we go. That's brighter. Now, if I zoom in a little bit more, I'm at 4. 3 is a little more better. And there we go. This little piece of chocolate, aka chocolate cake, is getting overflowed right now. I'm recording both at the time. Look at them, just desperately wanting to get this. They don't even care that I'm shining this thing right in their face. They're getting to work. And this might take a long time. Oh, it's moving. It was moving a little bit. Wow. Looks like the ant rune is very greedy. Okay. What's happening? It's so close. Come on, they can do this. This is gonna take very long, but I'm sure the big fat-headed ant over here can do it. Only if he decides to help over here. This is way too big for them. And they were feasting. And I came back a couple of hours later. So that's why it's very dark. Because if I turn it up, you can't see anything. Like literally, you can only see that. This might be freaking you out here. But if I turn it back on, there we go. We can see them. And we can see all around us. Well, just kidding. You can only see the things that we can see over here. Okay. Now I'm very confident in the leafy one. Oh, that was a smart move. They moved the leaf out so they can get this more easily. So let's see what their plan will be with this one. Oh, they shredded it up a little bit. Looks a lot more littler. I don't want to disturb the ants, so I can't break it into little pieces. This is like sleepless nights. The closest the ant ever got over here. They must be afraid because of that thing over there. That looks like an ant dead. But it's not an ant dead. It's not an ant dead. They're coming. They're desperately trying. And they're going back home. Just to tell more people to come. And 6,000 ants are coming. These are not black ants, by the way. If I zoom out, it still looks like black ants. If I turn this off, you can't see anything. Turn this on. If I do that, then you can see. Okay, you can't see. God. Wow. Over here it's very small. I'll come back and check tomorrow after see enough of this. Wow. You know I call this the ant moon. Look on top. The ant sun. So what's that little paint thing? Maybe they made it or what? Was it just mock? Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. See thing work. Wow, it's actually moving. It looks like it's moving. Maybe they just have to try another. Wait, the big-headed, fat, chubby head person is coming. I feel bad for calling him that. It's just his name that I call him. I'm taking 2 more minutes of this, and then I'm coming to check tomorrow. Looks like this is gonna be hard. Wow. Just a look at that piece of cake moving just a little bit. Even when I zoom it out, you can see it move a little bit. But here, it looks like it's moving a lot, man. But if you see how close it is, it's not very close for the ants. Because this one is very close. This one is not as close, but yeah, still very close. Over here, it's not very close. You can see it's getting further and further away from the leaf. And a lot of them are just getting that leaf just to see how high, from a high height. This is crazy. Since I just reboosted my mood, then yeah, let's sit around and watch it for like 20 minutes. This is gonna take long, man. Next, I'm just seeing. Wow, these ants are so close. Now I'm watching until 15 minutes. This piece of cake just overlapped this piece of cake. It's like a race right now. And most of them are piling up on this one. They're moving it. They found how to move it. Wowee! I feel like ants are crawling underneath my socks. And yeah, they're keeping it steady with this one also. But this one's not really. After they are done, they might go to this one. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This means a lot. Wow. Let's watch it go in. Let's watch it go in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's still on its way. It's in. They're plucking it a little more. Okay. It can't fit. But they're still feasting on it. You barely fit? Or what? Let's see. It's a little bit more closer. Okay. It's with this. Here we have that big fat chubby ant on the roll. Now the ants have to wait for this ant has to wait for this ant, these ants, to get their big fat chubby piece of cake in there. Well, this ant is like, nah, I don't care about. I can just overlap you and I win the race. Wow. But they still can't fit it. Wow. They're pushing it in. Can't you really look at them just having that little flashing underneath my flashlight thing? Wow, they're so close. Now more people are piling up on the next piece of cake, and it's actually getting very far. Because look, it's far from the leaf. But here, wow. It's still not in yet. A lot of ants are trying to get it in. I would help them if they just get out of the way. And I'm seeing a lot of these silly ants falling. And I saw one Get out of here. I'm sorry for hurting this one. I just want to get out this one. Because they're not the same species. And I don't want them to start war. Wow, it looks like it's a war whilst they're trying to get a piece of cakes. Over here it looks good. But here it's like, thing's stuck. It's going all the way up here. Ants, just get out of the way or go back down, okay? Trust me, you don't know how gravity works. And get that big fat piece of cake out of here. I mean that little piece of cake. That one I'm talking about. The one that I'm just shining it on. What is happening? Okay. They just moving with it. They almost got it. But they just stop at that point. Are they going? They going? They going? See them more closer. Wow. That one is holding up the pressure over there. And what's it gonna do? Oh, one of them fell. Okay, it's getting in there. It's getting in there. Let's try a little bit more. Don't know why that one was walking towards me. Okay. And the big fat chubby head one is heading towards nothing. But hopefully this piece of cake, yeah, it's a lot more further. Now, what is happening? It sounded like there was a storm. Wow, they got the big fat chubby cake out of here. Maybe. Now they just need to get that little cake over there. Wow. That's a great little cake. They got it stuck. Why aren't you getting it onto that side instead of that side? Okay. Wow, there's a bunch of ants there. Some I can't even see. This is gonna take a long time for them to get in. But this one, they just pulling it back. Wait, where's that piece of cake? That one, they just pushing it back. They're pushing it this side, not that side. Okay. Wow. They really look like that. An ant moon. Congrats, you have a different species than my normal ones in the garden. And you finished almost all of the cake. Maybe there's no more room to fit it. Oof. Wow. They're really making a chat up there. But how are they supposed to get it in? It's taking a little long. And it's almost my bedtime. It's 7 o'clock. And I go to sleep at 10. I mean 8. They look like they're lodging in there. And see how close that piece of cake is? Wow, this thing's still targeting the leaf. There's one more leaf over there that no one cares about. Oh, that's not the only leaf. I'll talk about that leaf also next to the piece of cake. Let's not worry about the piece of cake. Let's worry about this piece of cake. Okay, let's see how the ants are grabbing it. There's not much ants on it, so it shouldn't be very good. Come on, help! Okay, now it's trying to go fast, man. And this is not fast motion. I'm telling you. Wow, they are very far away, but they're making progress. Okay, they just pulled on it. I just want to see it in real life, not in this. Okay, they're pulling it more. They're pulling it more. Okay, now they're putting it back. The thing is still stuck in there. Come on. The thing's still in there. It counts. Just leave it, okay? Let's have some time. And come look at this one over here. Come look at it. Leave that. Come here. Okay? I'm not shining it on you anymore. It's fine. Wow, this is gonna take long. Oh my gosh. Now they're pushing it to that side. And I'm not sure what that's actually related to. So, let's see. They're close. They're close in picture, but I need to really sit down now. Now, I'm tired of crouching. Like, this is gonna take such a long time. And the ants still, like, don't know what they do. Like, they know what they are doing. Get back onto the ants. Much more, but what? They're close. This leaf is the mark. And it really looks like they can make it. But it's gonna take long. Very long. Okay. It's there. It's right there. Come on. Come on. They just stopped with the piece of cake and went straight to work with the other piece of cake. What is so special about that other piece of cake when this one's larger than it? Wow. Ants. I hate to say it. Look like they are dumb, but sometimes. Let's see them work. Wow. But I'm gonna count that as a win. I'm gonna count as a win. Because if we go check all of the other ones, they don't even get one little crumb of it. And trust me, I know what I'm doing. And look at that. And would you look at that? I just gave them a little bit and they can't finish it. And they're not awake. They're nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be found. And finally, we have this. They another week, nowhere to be found. Look like they were the ones who were into it, very into it. They look like they're going to sleep. They had a good night. They had a good night eat, aka feast. It's like crazy. So looks like the ant moon wins this one. Bye guys, I hope you learned something today. And yeah, so bye. Like my bros, but now the ant moon literally finished a piece of cake in just a day. Now, I forgot to mention the second one. They still never really work on it, but one of them has it. Well, there might be another dead end, so. And look at this ant colony. They almost finished them. Here's an ant from there. Only one more piece. Wow. Oh man, they just scattered it around. They just wanted me to think that yeah, they finished it, but no, they're not really finished it. But I have to give a round of applause to the ant moon. Yeesh. And they don't really do anything. But here, none of the ants have pieces of cake in their hand. But yeah, this is way more less than what I gave them. Wait! The ones who live dangerously finished their cake also. Just one little more piece. Let's see. Maybe the ants don't recognize it. Let me quickly go to the other place. Here, with the one place where one ant might be coming right here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. So, wow, the ant moon really wanted that cake badly. And there's no more pieces of cake. They finished it whole. Even if I magnify it, it doesn't look like there's any cake. Instead of that butt poo or melt. I don't know. But yeah, they finished it. They finished it. That was way more crazier than expected. And now I feel like all of the ants are not that greedy. It's just they want to survive. Just if you see the skull. That's a miss, total miss. And over here, they also finishing their cake kind of. I'm not even sure if I bring them that much. Because it just shows that, okay, I'm too much into my box, that even large pieces of cake can be conquered by ants. Okay, this time I'm gonna get it. Go! Yes! So, yeah. I don't know what to say. This is like, zoot! It's like, the ants are crazy. And I have to say, the ants are a different species. And they are kind of just like the regular ants. So, good job. Round of applause. Oh, wait. Okay, bye guys. I know last time it was like that I was gonna go. So yeah, bye.